Heard you a snitch, nigga be quiet cause you could get bitch. I keep a chopper, it's loaded. Hop with the rolls, got my name on the curtain. Fucking your thought and I do that for certain. And I stay clean like detergent. Popping on Xannies and popping on Perk. Burn up on me, you get cut like a turkey. I just want this bitch inside of Billy. I'm open no roof, got stars up on the roof. So my freedom.
Hello everyone, this is going to be another fuck ton of uploading and recording, but yeah, no, I just did the rolls. Fuck. I was hoping I could get like 2 more, calm episodes in of Izuku preparing, but nah, it's not gonna happen. Like I was like, maybe him doing mercenary jobs. No. Now, to be honest, the way that Izuku dealt with Metallo pissed a lot of people off. Lex, specifically, because he was fucking expensive. So, I'm not gonna lie to you. Here's an update. Lex Luthor, one of the higher ups in the on the totem pole when it comes to the League of Doom. Sorry, not League, Legion. So, here's what happened. I was rolling for Lex to see if he could get any information, and he rolled a 90. That in culmination of the rest of the information that was already provided to him, and specifically another few people within the Legion of Doom, they have a 100% chart on his ass already. They know who Izuku's mom and dad is, basically off rip, because they're trying to figure out, and this is over course of a week. So during this, they're trying to figure out, okay, so who wants a piece? Who wants to have a piece of them? And to be quite honest, Metallo don't want to fuck with that again. He doesn't want to, at all. So, this is gonna sound weird, but 2 people that usually wouldn't go for straightforward offensive attacks were rolled up to go deal with it. The Toy Man, and get this shit, Heatwave, along with a volunteer, the Joker. Now, since the Joker got involved, I had to roll for Batman. And the way that he interrogates people, I gave him a pretty high chance of knowing, hey, what's gonna go on? And lo and behold, he rolled like a 2. So he immediately figured out, oh shit, that person that we're trying to get information on, that is, he pissed off the Legion. Which then ended up leading back to the fucking Justice League, giving 3 of the most, damn near filling up a good amount of the flowchart, let alone on Mega, which I learned how to pronounce it because I'm stupid, not Mega. Mega has a 35%, which, like I said, Mega is literally like a group of scientists in a mafia. So, now that the Justice League figured out, hey, this kid got beef. Like, this kid got beef with the Legion of Doom. Let's try and pull him over here. You know what I'm saying? Which, like, since Izuku is the type of person to not care about his family, when, like, news comes in that, like, his family were like, kidnapped, and, like, the left hand of his mother and father were, like, cut off and seemingly turned into weird toys which had the Joker insignia branded onto the flesh. He's like, when Izuku gets that memo, he's like, I was hoping I could not have to kill the Legion of Doom. Because Darkseid's gonna be fucking scary. Because he knows a lot. But Darkseid scares him. Because he's fucking Darkseid. So he gets up and begins to make preparations. Unknowing to him, Batman, like, already knows his location. And same does the League. And as such, the Young Justice crew. Which then led into a snowball. And I can't make this shit up if I tried. The Legion of Doom, the people that stole from MODOK, framed it like Izuku did it of his own accord and didn't even give them the tech. So MODOK got all that fucking information. So keep that shit in mind. Let alone, like, Izuku's on a lot of people's radar now, and it's apparent. Like, I'm just gonna give you a rundown of the list again. Right? Yeah. Seems reasonable, you know. Now, the League and Batman have 100%. LexCorp has 100%. Dr. Doom has 100%. The Sinister Six still have little to no info. Same with some groupies of Hydra. MAGA has 35%. Hold on. They have 0%. Masters of Evil, 0%. Emissaries of Evil, 42%. Agents of MODOK, 100%. Teen Titans, 100%. Young Justice Crew, 100%. I'm not done yet. Fantastic Four, 50%. Guardians of the Galaxy, 25%. Doom Patrol, 50%. And because hero organizations have to work with each other. And to be quite honest with you, you can't really get information to space that well. That's why they have very small amounts of communication back and forth. X-Men, 50%. Secret 6. Nothing. Dark Avengers? 100%. Because they were made by LexCorp. The Thunderbolts. Nada. As you already know, the Legion and Joker have 100%. Serpent Society. Nada. Nada. The Rogues. 50%. Do you know how much shit Izuku's in? He's in the deepest he has ever been. So, now that all the statistics are out of the way, let us proceed with the clusterfuck that will be this fight. Because, let me tell you something. You think MODOK's just gonna fucking sit there on his chair and not float his ass over to his house and eradicate that shit? Really? Are you sure? Like, because MODOK's gonna fucking come out swinging. The Joker and his crew are coming out in force with Harley and all of his people. Like, LexCorp is sending fucking assassins basically after Izuku. Like, people are scrambling because he took out MODOK. I mean, not MODOK, fucking. He got into MODOK's place with no issue, and he bitch slapped Metallo and killed him. Like, there wasn't mercy there. It was an immediate death. Which, like, Batman does know, oh shit, he killed Metallo, but it's like, alright, don't worry, he's back. And I was like, really? Like, I guess one of those situations where, like, Metallo basically saved his intelligence on a computer flash drive. But, more importantly, there are so many people that want Izuku's ass on a platter. Like, the Joker specifically, because he wants to know what the fuck he is. Dr. Doom, just, like, he's not after him because he wants to see what he could do. Ooh, which is why he pushed going after him so hard, because, like, he couldn't scry on him. He, like, when he did send, like, his familiars and shit to go look for him, none of them survived. They all ended up dead, which, like, means that he should be fucking kinda like, okay, he's clearly a heavy sorcerer. There's no way he's mechanically minded, right? Oh dear God. How wrong he is. That, and Izuku did steal the schematics of MODOK's gun, which he stole to give to, you know, the Legion of Doom. Which, like, when everything happens, and since one moment, excuse me, when everything happens, this is how it happens, right? Izuku's, like, coming out of a store. Like, okay, fucking, I'm gonna just get something to eat. I need some Jewel hot wings. Like, that is what he wants right now. So, like, he has those, and, like, a baguette, and some macaroni salad, because why not? With some fries, some, like, wedges. And then, like, out of fucking nowhere, loud gunshot, and fucking, like, Izuku looks at it and sees that I just got fucking Joker gagged. Like, and then immediately when he realizes, oh, that's Joker, and just like, before Joker could, like, click that bitch again, and Like, Izuku gets fucking picked up with telekinesis and fucking sent through buildings. Like, because MODOK's here, and he's fucking mad. And now, this would in turn cause a lot of events. Heroes from VOT would get involved. Like, they couldn't legally attack Izuku. Because he's the money. Basically. You can't fucking kill him or we lose funding. So, what happened during that is, like, not the Young Justice team, but, like, the Justice League does get notified. Hey, you know that guy we were looking to talk about? Yeah, no, he's getting, there's a lot of people, people trying to kill him at the moment. It's looking bad. And then, like, an army of, like toy soldiers. I'm talking, like, up to your knee levels of soldiers. Like, this wasn't coordinated. I'm putting that out now. Like, except for Joker and, like, those three, none of this shit was coordinated. MODOK wanted some fucking blood. Like, that was about it. You know what I'm saying? And MODOK just got beef. And if you think MODOK's by himself, you're dead fucking wrong. Like, because MODOK brought his agents to try and snap his neck. Like, they want him dead. And to be perfectly honest, Izuku don't give a fuck about his parents. He wasn't going to really do anything. Like, he was like, okay, I get their insurance money. Neat. Like that's the kind of situation that he was dealing with. He was like, dead people money. Neat. So, like, as Izuku gets sent through some fucking buildings and shit, and not notable VOT people, like VOT heroes show up, but there are some. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh boy. They don't stand that much of a good shot. Because if you think that MODOK's showing mercy, you're dead fucking wrong. Like, if you get in the way, your ass is gone. But now let's get to Heatwave. What Heatwave was supposed to do was drop down on Izuku from the ceiling, from the roof of the place, and try to set his ass on fire, which was kind of ruined when MODOK threw him through the next door building and down the street. The toy maker already kind of had planned that, hey, MODOK was going to be here, probably. But, like, the most important thing is there are people watching. People such as the Legion, people from MAGA. They want to know what the fuck's going on. People from all over villain organizations, doesn't matter. They're watching, like. So, when Izuku gets up, and his wings are all over the damn floor. And if you don't know, jewel wings are kind of fucking expensive because they're convenient food. The fries are still fine because they were in a bag that was sealed. But the worst thing is all of the goddamn macaroni salad got all over the fucking bag of fries. I'm not gonna lie to you, Izuku doesn't show emotion much, like at all. But the soul of the dead Doctor Doom in the suit feels him shaking. You know the Arthur hands when he clenches into a fist, like, I'm about to slap the shit out of this man. Like, as Izuku gets up, MODOK immediately just sends a laser at him. And he just teleports. No one knows where the fuck he went. But, like, the Flash shows up as well as more heroes. But Batman was already there, and he's looking for Izuku. Like, where the fuck did he go? So, like, all the way up until they all just hear a very loud squelch to see the Joker's head smashed on the floor and Harley dead as well. They all just hear in their heads because of a very interesting magic that's kind of allowing him to speak through his mind. Do you know how much that food costed, motherfucker? Do you know how much that food costed? I'ma take that money for that food out your big ass head. And like MODOK's like, what the fuck he got in my head? Because MODOK is a psionic. Is a scion. Man is made for psionic shit and repels it. And Izuku got in his fucking head. Which then, like, as soon as MODOK realized, oh, fuck, dust. Like, the body of MODOK in the chair, not his clothes, nothing. Dust. Because Izuku just fucking pointed at him. At him and said, Kursk, and just dust. And he just looks at everybody else and just says, y'all want some bitch, step up. Because I'm not in the mood for this shit today. Like, Izuku's not in the mood to play with his food like he did with Homelander. He's gonna have to walk his ass back inside, get a new carton of milk, because these motherfuckers shattered that shit. Get new bread because he fucking fell on it. And more importantly, get some more motherfucking dinner. Like, he's mad. And he just starts walking and like towards the rest of the Joker gang, which, like, Batman's like, what the fuck? I didn't even, I'm guessing magic? Like, magic, but like, Izuku's just walking casually up to them. And one guy gets the bright idea to shoot at him with like a double barrel. He fires both cylinders at him, and as the shotgun fires, an invisible shield appears around Izuku, bending inwards on itself and sending the shrapnel of the shotgun into the first line of, I'm about to say, like, about 50 to 60 people. Like, because Izuku basically took that force of the shotgun and doubled that shit. And just had it fucking tear through people. Not all of them are dead. some of them are dying, but they ain't dead. And one dude, one poor bastard did not get hit. And it was the one with the shotgun. And he was like, and Izuku's just starting to walk up to him now. And Batman's like, what in the fuck is this? Now, Flash is kind of occupied. Hide with other shit. But as this happens, how do I say this in the best way? Dr. Doom, along with the other people of the Legion of Doom, are just like, oh, just like, that's how he, oh, he's mad. And, okay. So what happened next is that Izuku just walks up to this guy, puts his hand on his shoulder, and sends his ass into space. What he did was essentially remove gravity on this person for about 20 minutes, grabbed him by his shoulder, and sent his ass spiraling up and to where the sun would be. About when he's about very close to breaking the breaking atmosphere, it stops and he falls. No one knows exactly where he fell, but somewhere in the middle of Chernobyl, just splat. But Izuku's just he isn't exuding any anger. He's just calmly walking towards people. And since MODOK's dead, fucking Joker and Harley are fucking dead. And when Superman comes down to see what the fuck is going on, Batman's a person that he could not stop for good couple years, fucking dead. Fucking dead. Same with most of his people. And at this point, Batman's kind of starting to okay, so what the fuck is he? Yeah, how can we fight this? That's because we sure as shit aren't aligning ourselves with him anymore. Because he just killed people. That shit ain't heroic. That shit's oh, this was a gang fight that they fucked up on going to. In the most realistic sense. What the Legion of Doom did was sent in Krillin to fight Jiren. You know what I'm saying? That's how futile this attempt was to him. He doesn't even see it as an attempt. He sees it as, oh, this is a road bump. Not even a road bump. This was my suspension. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't care. And technically, he has a license to kill these people. Why? Simple. Since he is in a highly needed position for Vought to operate properly, Vought's going to cover his ass with as much shit as he possibly can. Because he knows that they need a fall guy. Our little Vought rep that we all know and love that I keep forgetting the fucking name of. They need a fall guy. For when Homelander and or the other guy goes insane. You know what I mean? So, like, what Izuku is planning is simple, pretty straightforward. Seems good enough, right? And one of the best things that happen is, like, Superman tries to stop him, and, like, Superman actually, when he, like, tries to land a punch on Izuku, the shield doesn't appear. He just straight up catches homie's punch. Like, he's just like, no. And then he just starts putting more and more pressure until, like, Superman's hand is starting to hurt a lot. Like, which then causes him to start punching Izuku in the face, which, unknowing to him, Izuku basically, during this, put up a barrier very close to the suit so they wouldn't notice. And Izuku's just fucking taking him like a champion. No little fucking, no reverberation. Like, to Superman, he is landing shot after shot on his head, and it's not even making him flinch. Like, and Izuku's making eye contact the entire time. Until, like, Izuku starts to hear bones, like, whining, and like, feels the bones starting to give in Superman's hand. And he just flat out says, even if your entire league, including Batman, got off his ass, I could squash you as you are. Rodents. And as he says that, his right hand cocks back, and a golden lasso wraps around that shit. But, that was a bad idea. Because when it wraps around, Izuku stops, looks at it, looks dead ass at Wonder Woman, and it's like, as you wish. And it's just like, zap, and just sends the nastiest electric current through that as possible. And like, what Izuku is now doing, activating gravity runes on his feet. That will make his placing his center of gravity so low on his body that she can't move him if she fucking tried. Like, she moves him like the, like, quintillionth of an inch. Like, he don't move, basically. He moves him about as much as a particle. You know what I'm saying? Like, Izuku doesn't care. So, like, when he throws his punch, he pulls Superman's hand forward. Superman attempts to block and send a counter punch, which was just a bad idea. Because Wonder Woman got sent flying forward, and Superman's other hand just got fucking broken. Pushed back, and then Superman got hit in the face and knocked the fuck out. And then what Izuku did is whipped around and pimp slapped the dog shit out of Wonder Woman, sending her ass through like a city block's worth of buildings. Things. And then the Flash. Flash dealt with the rest of MODOK's men because, I'm not gonna lie to you, Toymaker fucking, like, Toyman and fucking Heatwave bounced. They're not dealing with this shit. Because now it's apparent, okay, the League are gonna deal with them. I was like, no. Oh, this shit's bad. Like, so, what ended up happening, because since all this shit is happening in the US, this shit's getting reported to other people, such as the SHIELD helicarrier. Does anyone know who is on the SHIELD helicarrier? Nick Fury and his entire private army of people that says, let me slap your shit real quick. Like, that's basically what Izuku is. He is a layer of, come on, motherfucker, bring it. Like, that's what Nick Fury and Izuku are. They're those type of people. Especially Nick in the comments. I mean, comics, not comments. But, oh god. So, like, there are a lot of people, like villains and shit, watching this. People like Red Skull are watching, fucking Ultron, just like, the fuck is this? Like, the person that was able to beat the shit out of the Hulk is literally getting tossed like a salad. Just getting his shit rocked. But as, like, I'm sorry, hold on. Alright, we back. As Izuku basically turned around and bitch smacked Wonder Woman, a very interesting punch hit Izuku directly in his spine. Like, he still had his shield up, thank God, or he probably would have gotten hurt from that. Like, because the Flash said, nah, fuck this. And what he did was basically put an infinite mass punch into the center of this man's back. Like, this is like a, oh, you need to pay attention, boy. Which, as that happens, how do I explain this? Izuku gets hit, and he goes flying. But what the Flash realizes as he is flying, that shit wrecked my arm. I'm talking like his arm is almost like it's hanging on, barely. It'll be fine, hopefully, but he is not okay with that from that punch. He was like, oh god. Which, like, when Nick Fury sees all this shit, they're like, man, we just got this fucker's file today. Like, hey, and he's starting shit. Like, oh, what the fuck is going on? Like, he openly walks around, too. What the fuck? Like, and he knows, like, we know that this isn't Doom. This is not his MO. What the fuck is going on? Like, and what Izuku basically is doing is putting on a show for Batman. Like, Batman does try to help. It doesn't really do much. Izuku's proving a point with this. Don't fuck with me. So, like, when the Flash is like, I'm not gonna lie, the Flash is trying to get people the fuck out, because by this point in time, the Flash is injured, Batman can't do shit, seemingly, without more research and probable development. And, like, Martian Manhunter's just watching that, and he's like, I can't do anything about that. It's like, he knocked out Superman. He could beat my ass. And you know what? I'm gonna just pick up Wonder Woman, and we're fucking leaving. Like, that's basically what he does, because he knows he cannot win. He's not dumb. So what ends up happening is basically a full retreat. And then after, like, all the shit is done and over with, and Batman's, like, did leave, Izuku walks back into the Julasco, basically like pays for like a bowl of icy wings, goes over the counter, puts gloves on, gets himself some fucking wings, makes sure it's the right amount, and just fucking goes. That and like macaroni salad. And he goes back outside, gets all his shit, and goes home. Like, Izuku didn't give a fuck. He did not find that amusing at all. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna need to find Dr. Doom then. So, because, like, he knows that Joker was a part of the fucking Legion, because he was there. So, and he also knows that Lex is. And Lex realized something. Lex didn't really know how fucked we were. Like, thank God we have Darkseid. And Darkseid's just like, Just like, we really had to piss him off, huh? Just like, damn. Because even Darkseid's like, there wasn't any emotion in it other than like wrath after he got hit. As soon as he like got hit, whatever little fucking limiter that he had on himself was no longer present. And he went X Games mode on that ass. Like, he just went to beat the shit out of people. There wasn't mercy, there wasn't fucking hatred. Well, there was hatred, but like, it was different. Like, Batman has hatred. But that wasn't on the hatred levels of Batman. That was on some Red Lantern shit. Which Sinestro would comment on. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the reason that the Green Lantern wasn't there is because he was dealing with personal issues back at home. His relationships are on the rocks in the canon, man. Green Lantern getting fucked over in his comics, but, damn, my shoulder's fucked up. Oh. Okay, good. I didn't accidentally do anything. But, yeah. To be honest, I might just do one, like, long episode of like, what ifs. You know what I'm saying? Like this what if. Because, granted, I went through all the shit that was going to happen, but, like, MODOK's dead. The Justice League had to bail. What happened to MODOK's chair, you might wonder? Oh, simple. He just took that shit. It's a nice chair. Like, I don't know what else to say. MODOK got a drippy chair. And since, like, the Avengers couldn't really do anything, and, like, neither could Vox people because he had a license. And, like, when the police show up at his door and arrest him, they can't get the armor off. Because Izuku says, and I quote, "It is literally connected to my skin." Like, it's a lie. But, they can't get that shit off without, like, hurting him dramatically, so they're gonna just believe it. So, what ended up happening was, like, a weird-ass court case, basically, against, like, him, the League, against Vought, and it was basically one of those situations to where they couldn't even really get that bitch in the courtroom because he had a license to do all those things. You know what I'm saying? Granted, he killed people, which isn't a way to do things, but he had a license for it. They couldn't really do anything about it. So, like, I'm not gonna lie, Wonder Woman's fucking mad because she got fucking ragdolled. Superman's salty, but like respects the strength behind this fucking like this person that he does is uncertain if it's a person or not. And like people like would ask, "It aren't you Victor Von Doom?" And it's like, no, he's not. I'm Izuku. That's two different people, man. Victor's a douchebag, which now I'm going to go hunt down his entire organization. That and multiple assassins were sent to kill me in my sleep, or at least attempted to. They couldn't really get past my runes. They kind of died and became a large pile of dust. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Izuku knows who sent him, because Izuku has some psionic shit now because of that chair. You know what I'm saying? Like, Izuku, out of all the people they could have chose to fuck with, this was the wrong one. By leaps and bounds, this was just not good for them. This was not good for them in the long run, which then made, like, the Legion of Doom look like a bunch of bitches. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because Joker, the clown prince of crime, got his head splattered. And, like, I didn't mention this, but Izuku had a little quip to Joker before he did it. He just said, because he like thunderclapped Harley's head. Like, that's basically what happened to Harley. So like, and her face was still intact. And he like smiled with it and mimicked her voice perfectly. Put it on his. And this was like in super speed while he slowed time down for him to understand what he did. He put a lot of effort into being a piece of shit before he killed Joker. Like, okay. And he said, "Isn't that funny, Mr. J? You're a corpse." And like, as that happened, he got his fucking head stomped in. Like, and, like, his head is no longer... It's a soup, Chief. I don't know what else to tell you. Yeah, it's like chicken noodle with, like, some crackers in that bitch, because that shit is chunky. But, regardless, when Izuku, like, got out of the courthouse, because they couldn't do anything, Batman's watching him, Superman's fucking watching him, Wonder Woman's fucking watching him, like eyes are on Izuku, and like, since he's still in his suit, and the courthouse is kind of close to LexCorp, he's just walking, and he knows that Lex is in his office, but he doesn't know that Izuku's coming to fucking kill him right now. Now, like, he thinks that he's in a different courthouse. So, when he sees, like, Izuku come through a temporal rift in his office, he wasn't really expecting it. And he was in a suit. He wasn't in, like, the Superman killer suit, but it was a regular-ass suit. So, like, when Izuku looked at him, he's like... Eyewitnesses have said that you were in league with the Legion of Doom. You are under arrest. Like, in Victor Von Doom's, do you have a... And just, Izuku slaps him in the face and knocks him unconscious. Picks his ass up. Walks all the way down the fucking stairs. And it's like, it's apparent. This is Lex. That and, like, Izuku did steal, like, a bottle of whiskey. Because, man, that shit's expensive. Lex got that expensive shit on shelf, you know what I'm saying? But, what Izuku kind of just did was knocked Lex out, slung his ass over his shoulder, and began to walk back down the stairs. And it was to Lex's, like, to the bottom floor, which then, like, LexCorp soldiers, like, aimed guns at him and shit. And he just disappeared with Lex. And all the soldiers were dead. What he did was, as he, like, slowed time down to a crawl, basically with, not hemomancy, but, cryomancy, time magic, and, proceeded to just, like, turn all of the soldiers' necks 180 degrees. Is have them shoot each other and walk out. So, like, before they even knew they were dead, they died. They died looking in different directions to where they were and firing their weapons. Like, what happened was brutal as fuck. And there was zero care. Like, not one fucking bit. So, like, what happened was simple. Izuku made an actual arrest on one of the Legion of Doom members, which brought Vought rep. You know what I'm saying? That shit brought Vought a reputation. And Izuku ended up making another, like, public thing. Lex Luthor is the only easy one to find of the Legion of Doom. So my words to all of you is to come out of hiding. Because if you don't, I will not give you the same treatment. Unless you surrender immediately to me. And that even goes for Victor Von Doom and other associates. Yes. If I find people that are related or an affiliate of their organization, I will get you too. My personal suggestion, if you care for your life, you report to your nearest police station, you sign a confession waiver, or I'm coming for that ass. And he just walks off stage. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Toymaker and Heatwave fucking step up immediately. It's like, yeah, no, fuck that shit. I'm good. I know what I seen what he did to Joker. I don't want to fuck with that. Let alone all Joker's people. And, like, a lot of people, like, I'm talking, like, regular goons, ended up, like, saying names and shit, like, heat waving them, and, like, so, like, the Legion of Doom lost a lot of support, and manpower and other things, but, man, Izuku's, like, relationship with the Justice League is at rock bottom. It is as worse as it could get. Like, Izuku, don't fuck with him in the slightest. Like, he's alright with Batman. Because he's competent. But everyone else there could go fuck themselves. And you know what? For, like, safety's sake of this one, I'm gonna just say Grundy, like, went in on his own accord because how he did in the animated, got done in the animated cartoons. Oh, poor Grundy. Anyway, you got did fucked up, homie. But Izuku now kind of on a fucking warpath. And Vought is on the back burner. And Billy is much more afraid of him. It's like, what the fuck? Like, how in the goddamn? And specifically, people, the heroes in Vought show him significantly more respect. And Stillwell, yeah, no, he's actually kind of afraid of him now. There is a single decibel uptick, which Homelander notices, which infuriates him significantly. And when Izuku walks into the room, everybody except for Homelander's heart is fucking racing. You know Black Noir? Yeah, Black Noir's got that fuck shit on 1000. He's afraid of him. To the people who watch the comics, you know why. But other than that, that's about it. Hope all of you have enjoyed all that good shit. This will probably be on a triple video upload thing, thing I usually do. But yeah, peace. Hope all of you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. All that cringy shit. But yeah.